County Emergency Medical Squad has achieved an impressive milestone. The emergency service provider passed their recent West Virginia state inspection with a score of 96 out of 100, earning them a 4-year license. The inspection, conducted by the West Virginia Office of Emergency Services, occurs every 2 to 4 years and evaluates 8 standards across 20 different requirements. Station Supervisor Chris Burge explains the comprehensive nature of the review.
They cover everything from training to facilities we have here, the ambulances, licensing, training, quality improvement, a little bit of everything. They cover most every aspect of the service.
The Pleasants County Emergency Medical Squad is a joint operation for the Pleasants County Ambulance Authority and WVU Medicine Camden Clark Medical Center. We'll have more on the squad and their successful inspection later tonight. There has been a disease